Hey, welcome to Bitzybobzy. Today we've got the Engwe Engine 2.0 bike. We'll be taking this out off-road because it doesn't say it's legal, does it say it's not illegal. So we'll take it out and see how it goes and that, so please stay tuned. Hello, Sam at Bitzybobzy. Some things here might go on a doubler, but we'll try and obviously sort them out and things. So how are you? The people in the TV screen, hiya. Thanks for watching. So today I'm on the Engwe Engine Pro 2.0. Now when I say this is a labour of love bike, Engwe are the reason that I started my channel. Engwe are the reason I fell in love with e-bikes. Because Engwe, much like smart cars, are different than everybody else in the road, and I like everything different, and this certainly seems to shine it. So on this model, it's a lovely green, I tell you, I absolutely love that. The colour is just nice. Not a green fan. It's not a colour I would look at and go, yeah, you know what, I quite like that colour. Not with green, no. But I do with this one. So, off in the bumpy road. Thankfully not feeling any of it, which is nice. So because the Engine Pro 1.0 was my first bike, and I loved it. I did, but other bikes came along and I didn't realise that it wasn't the bike for me. Not really doing enough off-roading and things like that. And I think that this is for on and off-road all the time, and this is definitely not that. It's quite nippy. So this is a strange bike. Strange because out of all the Engwe bikes and everything that's on, it's not one that says it's 250. It doesn't say that it's not 250. It doesn't say in their website that it's not 250. It doesn't say on the motor that it's not 250. But however, to err on the side of caution and being somebody who wants to keep on the side of the law, I will not take it out on the road. So I'm going to take some off-roading bits and we'll have a look at it and see what we think. Off we go. And power assist, something would help. So we've got a torque sensor, so off the mark is very fast. Like it is very fast to move off this mark, totally. And I'm going to get the bike very dirty. But this is what this bike is made for specifically. And I'll tell you one thing, the seat is lovely. Again, it's great. A lot of the bike companies are getting good seats, but I've always liked this seat that they gave with the bike. Handlebars position, everything perfect. Seat, perfect. Dual suspension at the front, one at the back, which is nice. Get this terrible hill that I was in the wrong gear for. And yeah, I can just absolutely saunter up it, and not even a hard push or nothing. My knee is killing me. It doesn't make a difference. And I'm out. And this is the thing I say about the e-bike reviews and everything I'm trying to help people with. I'm doing the reviews because I love e-bikes, and thank you for you the viewers watching them and letting me do these because it helps my mental health, and I'm hoping it helps yours, because if I get you out in one, then that's where I'm hoping it's going to work. So just now we're going to go a wee bit about here. I'm going to take it through a back track just now because I want to see how I can go with some slow control through the back track. Now obviously I can ramp up the speed and go as fast as I want to here, but I don't want to go dead fast. I want to go slow and I want to push it through there. Now first things first, let's look for the entrance. That's what I always like to say. Oh, look at that. See what, that's what I like. See, a lot of people are after their fast control, you know, they want fast speeds and they want to go as quick as they can and stuff. Well, I've got a motorbike license, so I can go and do that anytime I want. But what I want is, if I decide to go through a place like this, which is marshy as hell right now, I mean, we have had some terrible weather up in Scotland. Can I make it through here? Can I? I mean, see, if you could see the ground there that I've just went through, that is very, very marshy. And when I say with ease, I mean with ease that went. Now I know that the bike will be able to go as fast as you want through here. Of course it will. But to me, being on the heavier side, 5'7" ish, 100 kilos, that was me slipping, want to be able to see if I can get myself through here without having to be in danger of having to stop and lift the bike and things. I say the slipping there, it was me crapping myself at a big branch. And all these branches are very slimy, but the tyres just eat it up. And see the suspension, man, it's not rattling through my body, thankfully. And because it has a torque sensor, I've got more control over how this is going through here. So I can take it slow, then I've hit up the harder bit, give it a quick turn, and we're off again. I'm not sure how much I'm going to bounce out of camera there. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm not enjoying this, because I actually am enjoying this. I don't think I'm the most confident person coming through the woods. I'm definitely not sure on this. But it'll give people the idea of your off-road and what you can do. Again, any bike can go as fast as you want. That's not a problem with going with speed. I think it's when you're going slow is the issue, and trying to push yourself if you're heavy like me. This is lovely. Nice little trail to go round as well for me. So on this bike, instead of the usual 7-speed Shimano Tourney, we've got 8-speed. And this is my preferred gear set for this bike. I think all the companies need to stop using this 7-speed thing. It's good for a budget. Of course it's great for a budget. But there is no point of doing that when you can get the 8-speed. But I guess that's why they will call this the Pro. This is why they'll say that this is the Pro version. It certainly seems to be, when we're going through the bumps and things like that, I feel a lot more better when I'm doing it. And it's just more enjoyable. Because the bike is made for on-road, off-road terrain, whether you choose to take this on the road is up to you. I am not an advocate for telling people what to do. I just say, please be safe. Don't do something stupid, please. There's people who've got seriously injured, riders and pedestrians alike. So don't do that. Sorry, I'm smiling because I've not been smiling for a while. I'll get talking about that at the end, and I'll get explaining why this is happening. But this bike, the Engwe Engine 2.0 Pro, is letting me do that. And here we go up a decent wee hill. I'm not even have to push that hard. I'm going to go round just to give myself a bit of a kick with the speed. I mean, it's lovely. Always was my favourite preferred gear set. It was always the better money spent on this. If you're wondering why you should go for the EP2 over to the Engine Pro, I would definitely say the rear suspension extra part that it's got, but the 8th gear doesn't sound like a lot whether you would need it or not. But see, when you're going, there's a lot less ghost pedalling, which is lovely. It's really good, it's enjoyable. Off now, we are definitely in unlocked, ready for it go mode. And Maria will just need to, tough luck, she's not getting near me. So while I'm at it, I always like to ask for a wee like and subscribe and things. Can you please click the link below? If you're interested in buying this bike, please click the link below. The code Bitzybobzy I should have up on the screen should save you about £100 normally. It doesn't really get me anything because of the way that I've worked out things. I just like to do more bikes. So if you could do that, it will help the channel tremendously, please. And I will even cheer up this grumpy old man. So right, this is why I want to talk about the off-road speed. And because we're not on the main road, I'm going to give it some welly. So I'm on pedal assistance 5. I'm going to take off. Now the throttle was attached when I came on, and I'm going to get it working. So I'm going to go for it and see where it goes, because 75 Nm torque is a lot. So that's us on the off. And we're going, and we're going. I'm pushing with my legs though. And we're up at 23 mile an hour, that quick. That is fast enough for me. It can do more. Off-road wise, that is fantastic. The motor can well push that. And remember, if you're not on the UK road, then it's fast, it's legal, it's fine. You're not doing anything wrong. So back to the bike, when I say about the suspension, it's adjustable at the front. It's not something I mess about. I like it being nice and bouncy. My backside with my weight is lovely. Every bump I hit is great. Honestly, it's just this bike is really just refreshing me back to where I needed to be and bouncing me back. After something I'll let you know at the end of the video that's happening that I need to deal with. And I've been putting it off because it's just a horrible situation to be in. But we'll get it said, we'll get it spoke about, we'll get it dealt with. And here goes a wee bit more. Jesus. Coming through motorbikes, it's just quite a kick for something that costs nothing. The price of these bikes are nothing and the value for money is just massive. Massive. As I say, my first bike that I had was the 1.0. I loved it. It's what turned me on, if you like, to e-bikes, especially ones that look as good as this. And I must admit, the 2.0 is an improvement on 1.0, not hundreds more, but then the price never really changed, which was great. I mean, this colour though is beautiful. I am not a green fan at all. Never been a green colour fan. But this is a stunning green that they put on it. So we've got 75 Newton meters of torque on this one, which is an improvement on the old one because it was about 55, and it was no slouch itself, but I could certainly feel it as a pick-up. You can unlock it at some point, which I went to do, and I failed miserably, and I thought, do you know what, I'm not really that bothered because it's fast enough for me. What you will find though is the power, there's so much, and it'll stop because you get to 15 mile an hour. And I'm sure that'll infuriate a lot of people, just the same as I think some of the newer bikes will infuriate people when they go, but I can have more. Yes, you can have more, but that's what an e-bike's all meant to be about. The fact that it gets you quick shows you that the torque is doing what it's supposed to be doing. The torque sensor in this is lovely. You can feel it. You have more control. When I was going through the woodland bit, I certainly felt like I could do it as slow as I want, which is great. I don't want to blast through as quick as I want. I want to take my time because lifting this, is not that easy. So if I could take my time, I feel a bit more confident, and I'm getting on in a wee bit in the years. I'm not as young as I used to be. I will not bounce back from injuring myself. So I want a bike that makes me feel safe, and it's certainly doing that. So full suspension, we've got the front, the rear, you know, and we have a 16 amp hour battery in this. And inside here is where they keep them normally, which is great because the reason being, see when they're new, if you look after these hinges, you'll never get any problems. I can show you it flipping down in a shot if you want me to. I'm sure you've seen it everywhere. Put things in the comments, please, guys, right? I'm asking a million times over. I want to speak to you. I'm sad. I want to talk about e-bikes. I've nobody to talk to me about e-bikes. Please, come on. My friends are all fed up with me talking about e-bikes, so can you do it, right? So we've got 20-inch by 4-inch tyres. They're great at tackling the terrain, which I really liked as well. The hydraulic brakes are spot on out the box. I never had a problem with them at all. The range, from what I've done and from what I can see on the dash, and I actually think that I normally stick to the 40-mile range. I'm going to guess that this is going to do a wee bit better. And I think we're actually going to get round about the 50-mile range. Now it's coming at 52 volts instead of 48 volts in the battery, so I think that's what it's giving it the extra kick and everything it needs to as well. So the torque sensor over the cadence sensor that the old one had is more refined. It feels more expensive. It feels like a more expensive put together. I think the paint job on the other one, I had a blue one, that was really nice, but not as nice as the finish that I've had on this one. So this bike, what am I primarily saying to people to recommend this one for? Well, because Engwe have not said that it is legal, and they've not said it's not legal, and it's not put anywhere that's all right. There's no markings on the motor telling me that it's over 250 watts. I just wanted to keep it legal, so I took it off-road. And plus I wanted to because this bike's made for that. Me and the wife have both been out on bikes like this, right? Now, this is where I go off on a tangent a bit. I believe, and quote me if I'm wrong, again, comments, that's what they're for, right? I believe that Engwe were the first ones to put this type of bike. Everybody just copied it. So because if that was the case and everything, Engwe could have just stopped there and just went, do you know what, we're fine where we are. They didn't. They changed it. They updated it. They made it better again. And they kept doing it with the full range. They give you such a full range that when they did do that, there's a bike for everyone. So because there is a bike for everyone, you don't have to just get one like this. If you want one for the road, hopefully we're going to be featuring the 3.0. And then I can show off that one because it's more suited for the road. But for this one, in I think what people need to forget when it comes to the e-bike laws is that there is a legitimate reason for using bikes like this. It doesn't all have to be road legal. You don't have to use them on the road all the time. They don't have to be for that. People have private lands. People stay right beside beautiful places like this where they could just go out and go for a run and go through fields and stuff like that. It's great. So, I've got a couple of things I just want to add to the end of this video. One of them is, I've been thinking about how to phrase this the last few days now, because I have been so low, my mental mood has been terrible, my physical health's been really terrible. I've not been sleeping great and stuff like that. This is all down to an e-bike company, not Engwe. In fact, I will say one thing. If it wasn't for Engwe, I wouldn't be making this video today. I have felt so low. I have felt like I just want to not do the channel anymore. Marie's been trying to push me through it, so has Rosemary when she's been speaking to me. So I want to give a couple of thanks out to Random Adventures on YouTube, because he's the American boy who watches and comments, which I love. I love his videos as well. Go and give him a watch. Although his subscribers are like double mine, so he doesn't need any more followers. Get his to me, thanks very much. John Whitworth, I'd spoke to him the other day on Facebook, and I was trying to help him make his decision whether it came to buy an Engwe e-bike. I certainly think it's helped him mentally. I like connecting people who have mental health issues who are using the e-bike to try and help them past it. So John, I hope I helped you. I'm trying my best. Annie on the Facebook page, and to that as well, I will say to everybody out there, when you're buying an Engwe, there is a Facebook page. Please have a look at it. I will link it down in the comments. The people are really nice there. If you've got any problems, Engwe, what you will find is that they will actively try and sort them. They won't just brush it under the carpet. They won't hide away with it. They will actively try and sort it. And that is why I really love Engwe. I'm not paid to say this. They don't give me anything extra to say this. This is a genuine love for the brand. I do love the brand, and I will always say that they are really good. And if they're not, I'll come back and say, listen, they messed up there. But all the way going forward, they haven't. Katerina as well, she started a news page letter thing, which I've not seen in ages. It was really interesting to read. So yeah, these things are very good. Marie and I are taking a wee while to make this video that we need to make on this certain company that's caused all these problems, and let everybody know about them, because I want to let you know about them. But in the meantime, I left this to the very end because I don't want to go on about it. It's hurt me quite a bit. But thank you to Engwe for helping me get back on my feet. And thank you for reminding me of why I got into this. Because when I jumped on this, it gave me all that reasoning of why I thought e-bikes were great, because I am so critical at things. I'm really critical, but not critical when something puts a smile on my face, and this put a smile on my face, and all these people helped as well. So thank you for watching. Please stay tuned if you want to listen to all this stuff that's coming up. We were on a roll. Again, sorry, last bit. We were on a roll. We were doing a bike a week. Now, for a brand new channel that's under 10 months old, I'm pretty sure that's very well going. We have jumped subscribers substantially high. I have got so much bikes, I can easily do a bike a week. See the bit that you see on the banner? That's not Photoshop, that's me. I fixed e-bikes in my spare time as well. I have a genuine love for it all. And yet it was nearly destroyed by one company. But not Engwe. Engwe are the ones that helped me start it, and they'll be the ones that keep me going on it. So we've got a few more going than that. Thanks for watching, and Marie will maybe get a wee shout out in the next one. I don't know. Don't know if I can be bored with. See you later. Right, on the old shaky cam. So we have got the 8 gears. Ooh, 8. No bottle holder though. I should have said that was my only gripe about this bike. No bottle holder. So just to point out to everybody, the accessories that we've got just now, it comes with a bag cover as well. I'll try and see if I can get pictures of that too. And, sorry, I should have had the screen on. Rookie mistakes, man. Look at this seat. Honestly, look at the seat. It is lovely. So it comes with a bag cover, a bike cover. It comes with a bag. Bree's left the flaps open, which, we've got our lights with. Now, there's a side press button in this one, which is weird because it's always the button up that I always forget. The lights are bright enough. It's great. It's got a brake light and everything at the back as well, which I actually prefer. Look at the dirt. You know how I keep going on about hating getting bikes dirty? But this bike is made for getting dirty. And that screen, I'm actually really a lover of that screen. It's a lovely screen he's ever seen. I mean, there's no better screen that's ever been made. And there's a phone holder that comes, which you might think that the phone holder looks really cheap in that comes on, but it's not. It's actually very sturdy. My friend's been using one of these for a long time. So yeah, love it.
What's it like? You always forget something, you know, finer details in life. Anyway, the accessories, the bag, come on, it's a beautiful bag. It's great waterproof bag, it's brilliant. You open up, there's two side panels, you can open them up. You've got loads of space in here for hairbrushes, makeup, sandwiches, everything that I would need. This bit here opens up. There's also wee divider bits in here. It's a great bag. There's loads of wee compartments and stuff. And this bit at the back, oh, and it's really, really sturdy. Stays on, great. There's two straps that go around the sides and at the front as well. So it's a really, really good bag. One of their best products. Okay, cheers guys.